Hey there and welcome to some vanilla Crusader Kings II. This is something I've not had on my channel for quite a while, although I have played a little bit in my private time. See, the thing is, with Horse Lords, a new DLC of Crusader Kings II coming out soon, I thought I'll do a series on that, which is going to include this sort of area of the map. But I've not really had anything on my channel, so I thought I'll do a little short series of Duke William the Bastard to sort of integrate it to my channel. Now, we start off at war with England. We are trying to invade. England, however, is defending against us and Norway over here. So it's quite a tricky situation for them. So let's go in and let's have a look, see what we got going on. If you're familiar with history, Duke William does win. So we'll have to see. So we start off with 14-odd thousand men. But we can do a little trick here. If you disband your levies and then recall them, you get the extra ones that weren't raised. So now I've got 14,849 men. We also have enough ships to hold them. We do have friends, but they don't want to join at all. They're all just Dutch people. So as you can see, the layout here is very much different to the Game of Thrones mod, which I'm not really too used to at all. But yes, let's have a look at our ruler here. So we are just the Normandy. We are what religion? Catholic Christian religion. But I can't customize my house because we're not a king. We have to be the lord of everything in order to change your house. So I'm the son of Duke Robert the Magnificent. He was just lord of this. I don't know how I got a claim on England. Wasn't through him. And it wasn't through my mother. So let's just get our men together and we'll go from there. In fact, first let's set our ambitions here. So, where even is it? Ah, here it is. So we want to not become the King of France. We want to... We don't really want any of these. Let's just become exalted among men. Let's also set our focus. We want to be in the war focus. We are at war. So that, of course, is the thing. We don't want to join these council at all, so let's just get straight to it. We also have a ton of cash, but we are losing 7.3 ducats per month. So we can't really afford that many mercenaries. We can, however, afford some. So let's go ahead and get something like 3,000 maybe. See, that would cost us that many per month. Maybe not 3,000. Costs 100 gold for 10 ships. Ships are expensive. But yeah, 3,000 is the sort of minimum we can have here. So end up with these lot. We'll end up with 17,800 men, which is the maximum our ships can hold. Also need to sort out my council here, so everyone is sort of doing their job. Yes, we need you to do that. We need you to improve diplomatic relations with, let's say, Scotland. They're going to be our people to the north. Collect tax. We're going to need you to do that in our capital. We need money as soon as possible. Get you to study technology. We're going to get you to do that. I suppose this is the only option. Go to Constantinople then. And improve religious relations with a good old Pope Master. We don't have as many council positions as we do in the Crusader Kings II Game of Thrones mod, but we do have a few. So now I've got all these men together, let's just, well, now that I've got them all raised, let's get them together. So in this war, if I show you here, when we enforce demands, we take all occupied territory. So my aim is not only to win the war, I want to try and occupy the top holding of so much land around here. Preferably, like, the whole south can be under my control. And then from there, we'll, with a better base for creating new lords, having people loyal. So don't appear to be losing that much money here. Monthly income seems to be subsidizing some things, which is good. What's this? He wants my son to be educated by that man. I don't think so. I do have children and heirs. He is my son, Robert. He has a lisp, so he's not really the best guy to have. I can, however, arrange a betrothal for him, I would have thought. Maybe I can't. No, I can't, because he is his own lord. My second son, however, is not as bad. I mean, they're all terrible, probably because they are randomly generated. But yeah, they're in my court, so I would be able to get an alliance with some people. Let's see if I can get a betrothal with Scotland, perhaps. Now, these are actually all men. Whenever I saw this guy at first, I always thought it was a woman. No, it's a man. There's no way into Scotland yet, but we don't need to worry about future things for now. Maybe the petty kingdom over here. Maybe there's some milady. Let's get a betrothal between you and, let's say, Richard, my son. Get us an alliance with you guys. See what we can do with them. Let's just get all our men over together here. Then we'll go in, do some war and sieges and stuff. I've decided to accept your betrothal. Good for you, good sir. So what we're going to do is we want to get all our guys together. We then want to split them in half. And then... oh, you have to select them individually like this. But yes, we want to split everybody in half. We want to have all these stacks. We want to get them all onto the ships, like so. This is how you invade. Now we can either go straight for London, or we can go over to this area here and get 4 easy sieges straight away. So let's go and do that. It's also a very defensive position. You are defensive against Gloucestershire, which is here. You're not defensive against anywhere, but Dorset. I like Dorset. I live here. This might even be our English capital from now on. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I arrive. But of course I can't see the English forces. We don't know what's going on. We won't get attrition anywhere, which is of course also nice. But how many men do we need to siege here? Not that many. So let's stick the smaller stack to the back. That's not how we do it. No. You go back to the ship. Select all armies. Stick you there. Press X. The second smallest there. Then we send everyone else to Dorset. And then they'll march through and we'll take Somerset. So I want to be patient with this. I want to avoid the big battle straight away. Try and get some sieges done. And from there, hopefully, everything will be a lot easier. But we are losing quite a bit of money. We lost 4 men, killing 18, which is a reasonable amount. We have all these commanders already in position. So we should be good on sieging accounts. Now, I couldn't really half these. I could half some men. And march forward and maybe try and siege these 3 as my front line. Let's see if anybody would like to join me now. He still would not like to. I could send him a gift, but it's not worth it for his men. We'll call him anyway just to get rid of the things. Same with you. Just get rid of the things. But yes, maybe I'd be better off with you here. Let's get a spy master back. Let's get him to build a spy network around here so I can see around the surrounding countryside. Also get you to stop getting improved relations over here so I can keep an eye on London. Just scouting about so I can see what's coming and what's not. Now I don't know if Norway wins their war first. Whether or not, he seems to have already engaged the Norwegian army. So I can't imagine they would actually win. The Norwegians do have northern Scotland over here, and Katniss, and of course Orkney. But yes, this here, I just want to be patient, I want to take over my realm. And from there we should be good. It's a shame William does not have that many friends. So who's this? I have a child, Constance, my daughter. Let's get her educated. She is a woman, so she'll be educated for finances. This is how we deal with women. My own personal heir, though. Maybe I should educate you myself. You're already useless, but I could try and make you a little bit less useless. Also my second son. Let's educate you personally. See how this all goes. Here we go. He's got his 10k stack coming straight in for Somerset. So I'm going to leave enough men here to siege, which is that. I'll leave myself here to siege this. I'll send these guys over to reinforce. I'll also select you guys. We'll leave is it 1,000 odd needed to siege? Move these guys into aid as well. And that should be enough, but just in case. Of course, leave enough men. How many did I need to siege this? 1,800. I guess you guys are going to be on your way. Now, if I do need extra help, I will, of course, move in extra men. It's a shame I didn't have the Spy Master one place over, so I could have seen him coming down. As you can see, I did choose the defensive position here. We are defending quite a bit. So we've already got our generals in position. We're basically equal in generals. We're a little bit lower. Our flanks are all near enough equal, apart from the centre. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys to jump into the centre here. Maybe keep some guys on that flank just to buff that up. You guys are already on them 2 flanks. Okay, because the right flank is already sort of really well done. So that should be better off. Not that much to worry about. So we're starting to equal his numbers here. We which means that both of the flags are very similar, but yes, he is taking more losses, which in combat is the way to do it. But yes, who has he even got? Maybe there's some of Goodwin. I remember House Goodwin being very... Ah, that's because they're the kings. Yeah, I was going to say I remember them being important in the whole scheme of things, but yes, that's why, because they are the kings. Now, are we actually against multiple people here? No, we're not. So who's he? Why are we hostile? I have no idea. Yes, his morale is starting to rout here, which means he lost 1,200 men. Yeah. In the routing phase, when you have a lot of horses like I do, you do sort of slaughter them. So he lost 7,300 to our 3,000. You can say the war is already sort of won. We need to leave 1,000 men behind, so we'll go ahead and do that. There's a really small unit. That one, I think that's enough men to siege that. Yes, and we'll go over to Gloucester here and destroy the remaining forces he has. Let's have a look at the flanks here. They seem to auto-balance, so we'll leave them at that. Go to Gloucester, and we might get a negative terrain, but when we have this much morale, it does not matter at all, honestly. So the one dragon, that's Norway. Yes. Right, so he sent his forces packing. He really is lost. We don't need as many men to siege here, so we're going to split up the men and move into Wiltshire. Already at 50% in this war, so a few sieges come through will be very well done. We've actually sent him into other people to be fought. He might come back with another army at some point, but we're in a very good position to defend against that. Battle of Salisbury. So Wareham lost men. Where is Wareham? Yes, it's here. Of course, it's Dorset. Corfe. Corfe Castle. I've actually been there. It's quite nice. It's on a big hill, very defensive position. Yeah, so the Norwegians here, we don't really want to engage. We have no need to. He's not going to be able to win his war. Not even if he kills, like, everyone. I've got this position held. Just got to wait for these men to come through with their sieges, which might take a while, but I only need to siege the top provinces. Also, these ships aren't really needed here anymore, so we'll send them home. In fact, ships don't get engaged in this game, so let's just send them... No, we don't even need them. We're safe. We'll just go home. Let the Norwegians do their part. Yes, we should be good just to take out these sieges here. I'm not sure if we win if we inherit the war with the Norwegians. What do you want? No, leave me alone. Do I even have good stats? I do. Too bad my sons are useless. What about my third son? He's brave, but he's homosexual, so he might be a good fighting man. Let's get him educated by a good general. Roger. There you go, Roger. You can have it, good sir. I could also work on more betrothals. Maybe somewhere in Wales? Ireland? No, I've already got a Welsh one. Maybe the other Wales. He doesn't really have anyone. His family is dying out. Yes, do they even... Ah, there are CBs I would have against Scotland, which is, of course, good. We have been engaged here, and Norwegians are coming in force. Which is a shame. We can, however, hold them off whilst maintaining a siege here. So let's go for it. Also have these men to come up now, so that's good. We'll get them involved. Why is he even throwing his men in here? Leave us alone, Norway. We're not trying to fight you. Just get out. We're taking negative terrain. Oh, it's against the king himself. Another good character. The Yinglings. Do they still exist? I think, don't the Swedish royal family is the current one as well? I'm not sure. I have to, don't take that as a fact. It might be, it might not. Which sort of covers every possibility, but whatever. Let's just get these men here done. So marching into Wiltshire next. We captured some guys that should help pay for our men. We'll send you to finish them off. We'll send you to help out there. Do you need that many? Actually, we'll keep you guys here. We'll send you guys over. Now, that's actually stopped them from engaging. No, you're meant to go this way, good chap. You, sir, can charge straight on that and destroy them. Hopefully Cornwall won't last that long. He's actually a Breton culture, that's good. Whoa. So I've actually got the better child now. I mean, neither's actually good, but he's actually better. Okay, that's good. I inherited the land. Okay, so that's an extra few men I should be able to get from Maine. You have 1,000 odd. That's a siege. So let's march these over. We've actually taken a negative terrain here, which is a shame. But it hardly matters. So he's running off to where? Worcester. So we'll march these men over as well. You could use friends, but these sieges are coming along nice. I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't want to. You can suffer. In fact, after you go there, then you can come round to Oxford. He might be able to... Nah, they'll win easily. Get you guys over as well. You help out. That's very good. We'll land them in Wessex. See if we can mount up a siege force in Wessex. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got slaughtered here. What's going on? When did they arrive? 13th of August. That might be enough. That might be enough. No, they didn't arrive on the 13th. They arrived on the 18th and the 15th. Well, that's weird. Let's get you guys out as soon as possible. Send these guys in to destroy them, and then they can come back. Get out of there, men. Yeah, we lost loads. I was not expecting that at all. At least these men here should be able to destroy them. Also, of course, bring in the reinforcements. So 1,300 might be enough to siege out Wessex. We'll soon see when we get there. Yes, become cynical. Gain intrigue. Keep you alive a bit more. Make sure people do not come over and kill us. I'm also running this in Iron Man mode, so I should get some achievements, which I don't exactly have many of for this game. Also march these lot down south. Just get all these lots to their positions, and then they can siege out. We should be safe now. We've destroyed most of the forces. We still have like 14,000 men. We've only lost a few thousand. We can also, for financial sake, ransom back this guy. Like, that's 70 gold. That's the only guy we can do. Well, it's also weird having this. Gee. What am I? I'm Norman. Ah, okay. Well, anyway, that'll do for a first episode. We've begun the invasion. When we come back in the next one, I should be able to just siege out some stuff, have some fun, and see what happens when I take over England. But anyway, thank you for watching this first episode of this new series. Because it's the first episode, it does help out a lot. If you do like the video, just press the like button. And let me know in the comment section what you think about this particular series, because it's new, it's not something I've really done much, the Vanilla CK2. So if you do support it, let me know, and I'll of course have more enthusiasm to continue. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.